Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I messed up last part, so I'm just gonna basically sum this part up, and I remembered some things that I forgot to include, so I'm gonna include those parts. But it's still gonna basically remain the same. So basically Karin develops this healing technique that's significantly better than like any other technique, because her, I don't want people to be biting on her. This shit just sounds weird. Hey, I am hurt, let me bite your flesh to get healed. The fuck. Anyway, so back to Nagato's point of view. Nagato realized if he summoned the King of Hell and like took out his Rennigan, he would be able to like get his Rennigan back. I think that would how that work. Yeah, since that's his natural eye. Yeah, that is how that would work. Yeah, okay. So basically what happens is Nagato realizes this, and he kinda asks Naruto and Sasuke and Itachi, because Itachi also has a Sharingan and Naruto just wants one. So, and it's Naruto, I'm not, yeah. So Naruto, like, the Nine Tails basically tells him like, that's the old man's eye, and then Kurama kind of explains who he was referring to, and Naruto was like, oh wait, if you're giving out Rennigan, let me get one, and Sasuke was basically like, what do you mean? Like, no, you can't have the Nine Tails and a Rennigan. It's not fair. And Naruto was like, nigga, you got a whole fucking Susanoo and the internal Mangekyo Sharingan. Shut up. and so basically what happened was like he took out his eye. He only took out one at a time because he didn't want to take them both out, and then King of Hell disappears. So yeah. Wait, can he just no yeah, okay. So including Zabuza and Haku, since they like after all of that happened, we're gonna say like during the training arc, like that, well, the training that the Hidden Leaf was doing, Zabuza caught wind of what the Akatsuki were trying to do, and he didn't really care until like I'm gonna say Karin, Tenten, and Hinata came and tried to recruit Zabuza and Haku. But what Zabuza didn't know was that Naruto, Sasuke, and Itachi was nearby. And since they didn't need to be directly in the fight at this present moment in time, because Zabuza wasn't trying to use lethal force, because he already knew that, if there's 3 of them, there's more to be around here somewhere. So basically, so Zabuza accepts, because, it's Zabuza. Now they have 2 now they have 2 of the swords of the Hidden Mist Village, and they have another unique Kekkei. So, they get the robes, and like now word's traveling fast about the Akatsuki, about like what they're doing, and they already have the 9 and 1 tails. And like, yeah. That's basically it. So I'm gonna just go further into the story, I guess. So back into the village, the village hidden in the leaves, obviously. Hinata trained, not Hinata, Hinata went back to the village, but she went in like a transformation jutsu thing, and so did Naruto, because the 3rd Hokage, technically the 5th Hokage, wanted to talk to them, which is Tsunade. Tsunade wanted to talk to them, and Naruto in pain kind of reassured her that they weren't trying to do anything evil. They just wanted to tell Beast that way there would be no more fighting. Well, they would still be fighting, but there would be a bigger and more dangerous threat out there than just y'all small ass villages. Because like right now they have the 9 tails, which dwarfs damn near every other tail beast in power, and they have the 1 tail, which isn't the strongest tail, but it's still a tail beast nonetheless. So basically, like, she's like, so would you mind like trying to quote unquote train some of my like the people in the Leaf Village? And Naruto was like who? And you know, um what's her name? Sakura kind of walks in the room, and like Naruto's size, and Sasuke literally just the fucks up here. Like Naruto, like he just instant transmission out that bitch. He said, "Nope, that is public enemy number one for me." Cause she still simps over Sasuke in this, and Sasuke like it's not like he hates her like in canon. He just doesn't want to be around her like at all in the slightest. Like there has to be damn near a whole building in between them for them to be even remotely close to each other type shit. Like if they were in the room, he would damn near run through the wall to get out the room type shit. So he kind of body flickers away, and Naruto's like, "Oh, you." And Kakashi walks in the room. When Naruto has like the little band, like the cut through the band basically. Like his headband is covering his eye like Kakashi's is, and Kakashi notices this, and he asks Naruto like why is his eye covered, and Naruto's like oh, don't worry about it for right now. And Kakashi was like, you already know what's under my headband, so what's under yours? And Naruto sighs and removes his headband, and it's a Rennigan, and they're like, wait, what the fuck? How? Bro, why? Like, Kakashi's like, bro, I'm sick of your shit. Like, I'm sick of you. Stop. Now. Just stop right now. I'm tired of you getting new forms and transforming and getting Renegans and shit like that. First it was you had stop. Just stop, okay? Just stop. And Itachi kind of body flickers into the room and tells Naruto like, yo, so what's going on? And Kakashi like notices like Itachi has a Rennigan, so that means Sasuke has to have another Rennigan. So that's 3 Rennigans, including the pains, like including Nagato and the pains that he made. I'm not finna do that math. Y'all can do it if y'all want to. I'm extremely fucking hungry. Anyway, shit. So anyway, Naruto explains the situation, and he was like, yeah, I kind of have to train that one over there. And she still wants to know what Naruto meant by that. So, Itachi's like, oh, well, that can be fixed. And he throws her a robe, and it's a Akatsuki robe. And Naruto's like, no. And he takes the robe back. And Itachi's like, why not? I mean, you have to train her, but and Naruto's like, she's not joining the organization. She's not, no, not at all. Negatory, sorry. We already have a healer, and that's Karin. And Karin appears like, bro, did you call me? Like, you said my name. We're gonna say like she was standing outside the door, and she walked in, and she's like, you called me? And Sakura's like, so wait, if she was standing out there, how did I not notice her? And Naruto, see, and that's exactly why I can't let you join, because you can't detect people when they hide their presence. She was standing blatantly out in the open, and you couldn't see her. And Naruto's like, I'll just become a quote-unquote hidden leaf shinobi for the time being. And Sasuke's like, bro, you're so fucking lame. He's like, you're actually finna train this person. Like, you don't even know her. Didn't she call you an orphan when you were little? Didn't she call you a demon when you were little? Wasn't she making fun of you because you were orphan when you were little? Because the Nine Tails killed your parents and you had no control over that, and like she one of the people in the village that hated you because of you had the Nine Tails sealed inside you. But what they fail to realize is that if like the Nine Tails didn't get sealed inside you, it could have killed everyone in the village. And Naruto basically tells like just laughs. It's like, that is true. But then again, she weird. Because she like you. And you left the village with me and Itachi. And we don't
fuck with the village like that. So I just want to see how she would react if she gets some, like, if I train her the way I trained, like the way you trained Hinata. And Sasuke grants, he body flickers back out the room, and Hinata, she doesn't go in the room, but she hears what Naruto, like, she hears what Naruto, like, Sasuke goes and tell Hinata what Naruto's finna do, and she body flickers into the room and basically slaps Naruto, and Naruto's like, why the fuck did you just touch me? And he in his, like, Kurama's in his hair like, bro, they getting a little buck on you, don't you think? And Hinata was like, bro, the way Sasuke trained me is not, she doesn't have a Kekkei Genkai, so there's, like, she doesn't have an Eye or a Sharingan or a Byakugan or something like that, or a Rennigan, hint like you do. And Naruto's like, I don't care. I really don't. And she gets mad, and she just body flickers out the room, and he's like, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. And Sakura's like, wait a sec, like, Kekkei Genkai. And Naruto's like, yep, and you're not getting one, so let's go on. Let's go on. Until you can, and Naruto's like, and until you can get somewhat decent of, like, strength level compared to me and Sasuke, you're gonna be known as useless. And Sakura was like, I'm not useless. He was like, and then Naruto was like, name one thing you did that was useful this entire time, besides become one of the strongest shinobi in the village. And Kakashi's way better than you. And all he has is a Sharingan. You have enhanced strength, healing, medical ninjutsu. You're a natural at genjutsu. All this man does is copy techniques, and you're still ass compared to him. Explain. And Kakashi was like, bro, you just rubbed all different types of salt into her wounds. Like, you slit her shit open and, like, just started throwing tons of salt in there. And like, so what are you talking about? Am I useful? He's like, yeah, you're the Hokage. And, like, it's not like she didn't. It's not like she trained you. You trained her. See, there's a difference. And Sakura was like, that's funny coming from. And then basically, like, Naruto looks back over to her and, like, say it if you want to. Say it if you want to. Go ahead, say it. I will blow up you. I will blow up you and half this whole goddamn village. Say it if you want to. And she kind of gets quiet. He's like, oh, like I thought. Come on, useless. And they, like, Naruto body flickers out the room and, like, oh wait, fuck, I forgot he uses the seal on her forehead, teleports, grabs her, and teleports away. And she's like, where are we? And he's like, somewhere where you're never gonna know. She's like, what do you mean? And she grabbed, like, he uses the Kamui. Yeah, I'm gonna say Sasuke knows how to use the Kamui dimension thing. And he Kamui them to, like, a specific area where, like, she can get, like, a whole year of training. Basically like the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball, if you know. Like, yeah. I'm not talking about if you know. If you don't watch Dragon Ball and you watch Naruto, I don't know, bro. You might be built different. For real. Anyway, so, like, she gets there and she's like, well, so how are we gonna eat? And Naruto's like, well, until you learn some new jutsu or do anything that surprises me, you're not getting food. So you better start training. And she starts, like, Naruto makes a shadow clone with, like, just a fraction of his power, and Naruto's like, that's your training partner. And his clone, like, had, like, I want to say Kurama, like, switched over his sentience to the clone, so it's like Kurama's controlling the clone. And Naruto's basically like, bro, it should be fun. So Naruto's sitting down and he's watching them fight, and he notices, like, all she's doing is she's trying to land punches. She's not doing anything, like, spectacular, like, nothing of interest to him. And Naruto stops him from fighting and poofs Kurama away. And Naruto's like, there's no way in hell I'm finna be able to teach you anything. Why you so reliant on your fists? And she's like, well, isn't all shinobi reliant on their fists? They were like, no, shinobis are more reliant on their chakra. You're just relying on your chakra and your fists. Like, you don't try to amplify any other part of your body. You just amplify your fists. Like, Tsunade, like, taught you how to put chakra into your fist. Did you ever think about putting chakra into your feet to enhance your speed or anything like that? And she's thinking about it. She's like, no, because that doesn't really matter. You know, if I can punch them, I can damn near kill someone. He was like, yeah, right, but you weren't able to punch my clone. And she's like, that's not fair. Your clone is like, she was like, that's not fair. Your clone was like, had control of the Nine Tails. And like, the Nine Tails was controlling it. And Naruto was like, bro, if I was controlling the clone, I would damn near put you on your shit. Or if my clone was controlling itself, I would damn near put you on your shit. And Sakura realizes like Naruto is not the same person. Like, they did this to him. The village did this to him. Like, maybe if they wouldn't have berated him as much as they did, he wouldn't have been like this mean toward people that come from the village. And Naruto was like, here, I got something for you. And he like uses the seal on Hinata to teleport her into the Kamui dimension. Don't ask. I just fucking did it. Okay. So she's still mad at Naruto, and Naruto's like, I know you're angry, but hear me out. If she can even land a finger on you, like if you can get her to land a finger on me by the end of the night, but within the next 2 days, which is we're gonna say not 5 years, but like 2 years for them. By the end of these 2 days, I will do anything that you want. And Naruto Kurama was like, bro, you know you finna regret that, right? And Naruto's like, yes, I fucking know that. Leave me alone. And she was like, interesting. Can I get some help? And Naruto's like, and who are you gonna bring in? And she's like, Karin. And Naruto's like, why? She's like, because I'm finna beat the fuck out of her. And Sakura was like, wait a minute, hold on, I didn't agree to that. And Naruto uses the seal that he placed on Karin to bring her in. And Sakura notices the bite marks on Karin and was like, why is she all big? And Naruto's like, shut the fuck up, useless. And Karin was like, bro, there ain't no reason for you to call her useless. And Naruto was like, Karin, I'm gonna tell Sasuke. And she gets mad and she's like, fine, fuck you. Anyway, what are we doing here? And he's like, y'all are training her. And she looks over there and she sees not Hinata. She sees Hinata looking at Sakura, and Sakura was like, bro. And Hinata was like, don't worry, Karin, you're just here when she needs to get healed. And she was like, oh yeah, okay. And they start fighting, and he not like at first, like she's like Sakura's getting her ass beat, like literally. And all she like, they're just doing hand-to-hand combat. She doesn't have her Byakugan activated or anything. They're just doing hand-to-hand combat. And like Sakura's realizing like, bro, she can't do anything because like she just keeps deflecting her punches and shit like that. And Naruto like gives her a point to like, bro, you're not gonna get any better if you just keep relying on your fists. And she does what Naruto said and kind of like amplified her speed and stuff like that. And Naruto gets up and he's like, this should be interesting. And halfway through the fight, Hinata is like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna kill this bitch. And she's gonna use like the lightning, the twin dragon lightning fist. And Naruto kind of steps in and it was like, no, stop it. And Hinata likes him, what? Karin's here. And Naruto lets him, yeah, but I don't want to hear the complaints from the fifth Hokage talking about how you didn't scar this bitch for life. And she starts laughing and like she just disappeared, like dissipates them. And Sakura's like taken aback by this, like, bro, there's no one in hell I'm finna be able to catch up to Naruto and Sasuke. And Sasuke sneezes like, some bro, I feel like someone's talking about me. And Naruto lets him, yeah, we're done here. And she's like, wait, let me fight you. Sakura's like, wait, let me fight you. And Naruto looks over, he's like, bro, really? You really want to do this? And she was like, yeah, sure, why not? And like Naruto's like, all right, bet. No, and like she comes charging at Naruto, and Naruto kind of just fucking dwarfs her. Like just she pulled a Whis, like when Beerus was going out of control on this planet because he ate some wasabi or some shit. He just pulled a Whis, just appeared behind him and chopped his ass in the neck, and like she hit the ground like she was paralyzed basically, and Naruto's like, oh fuck, I broke her neck. Karin comes over there and heals her, and listen, oh, you're still not gonna be able to move for a little while, and this is why you trained, but you didn't train. You trained, but you didn't train with me, and now you're gonna have to go back to the Hidden Leaf Village. And she goes back and she realized like she got insanely strong, but she's not compared to the people that Naruto hang around. She's nothing. That's basically what she's thinking. Like she's absolutely nothing. So she go like Naruto's like, so yeah, we're done here. And like everybody can sense the notable difference in her. The only thing is like since it's been 2 days, everyone can notice a difference. But the only problem was her motivation to fight looks like it's been fucking squashed. And Tsunade asks her why. Now Tsunade asks Naruto like, why is she like that? And Naruto tells her, Tsunade like, oh, it's because she figured out that she's fucking useless. And well, to my group anyway. And Naruto, the yeah, Naruto kind of like just body flickers away, and Tsunade was like, yeah, he fuck with her head. And Kakashi walks in in Hokage's room and sees Sakura, and like, bro, what did he do to you? And she was like, he trained me. And Kakashi was like, well, I'm finna get you out the slump, so come on. And at this point in time, we're gonna say Neji was training. He's trying to make up new moves and stuff like that, because like he doesn't know. He still thinks he's kind of better than Naruto, which is completely off. But what he did was he infused, like, I'm gonna just say he had a wind release. He infused his wind release into his into his trigrams palm. So when they hit like a small bit of like, basically he dries out that part that he hits. Cause like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Or like, yeah, he just seizes up the muscle. Like the muscle can't move because like there's, I don't know, fuck. Yeah, what up? Yeah, it seizes up the muscle, like he can't move that arm, basically. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna be leaving this part off. I mean, after all, it wasn't even supposed to be this long. It was just supposed to be like a small little retcon, or like not retcon, but like part. Cause I realized like when I posted that part, I didn't finish it. I just posted it after saying a couple of words, and I left Nagato with his fucking eyes out and the King of Death, up. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. All right, peace out.